Such a big airport. Man, this is such long pathway. Anyway, so but you know what? Even from this airport, like with a lot of pathways, lot of stuff out there, we can learn many things about UX, especially information architecture. And on top of it, I can relate it with architecture, which is generally done in products, tech products. Let's say like a BookMyShow, or in fact, we will probably take BookMyShow only. Right? And when I say information architecture, this is not going to be something like a age-old definition of people think, oh, you know what, there is some sitemap over here, and though all of it is right, but people generally have this very templated understanding of what architecture is or what information architecture is, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to talk about that. I'm really going to talk about product design. How is it that we need to think about this in today's products, today's digital products?
Okay.
Right? That's the beauty in which we're going to talk about. But before that, now that we are in the airport, let's just look at multiple things over here. If you see, now we are entering a food court kind of an area.
Yes.
So we walked from, like, we took the stairs and all those escalators and all that stuff we have taken. We have walked. See, firstly, what is our goal? Our goal is to basically board a flight.
Yes.
Now, if you think of it, basically this entire design of this airport has been done in such a way that we have this one goal of going and boarding a flight.
Yeah.
So the entire path from getting down a cab to coming here and getting on a flight has been designed in such a way that you can accomplish that goal. And I'll explain how. That's one thing which is happening.
Yes.
On top of it, the airport not only supports that one goal of going and boarding the plane, but also supports multiple other goals.
Okay.
Can you tell me what are some of the other goals which people have in an airport like this?
Not everyone wants to board a flight. They might come to pick someone, some relative or some friend. That might be one goal. Like,
yeah, you are probably going and picking up someone.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is another goal? Your goal is basically to have a
before boarding flight, I'm too
after
hungry.
getting down from a flight, you want to safely go and get out. That's one thing which is there. Right. What else?
To have some food. Yes, looking at the restaurants around here.
Yes.
Like, I might feel hungry and I just want to eat
hungry.
Before boarding flight or after coming out.
That is there. What else? Come on, let's just look at the bunch of people who are doing a bunch of things over here.
Maybe like not just the customers, maybe like people who work here.
Okay.
They might have different goals.
Okay.
Like, for example, cleaners or someone, they might have different goals to clean.
They want to clean this entire...
Yeah, they want to keep it tidy and clean.
Okay. Let's do one thing. What we'll now do is, so fine. So these are like the large goals which are there, correct? For which we are observing. But anyway, let me establish a point first. If you see, the same airport, the same place, the same walkways, the same things are supporting multiple goals of multiple types of people.
Yes.
Correct? It's not that for entering there is something separately separate. It's not like there are two different terminals for doing two separate large things, and then there is a different airport for people to do it. All the airport stuff and all this. It's the same thing where multiple goals, people are having multiple different goals, and all the same place is offering the ways in which people can accomplish these goals.
Yes.
Now, if you look back at what we did to accomplish our goal of going and getting into a flight, we started figuring out, like right from the time when we got down the cab to coming out there, we are having that one single path.
Yes.
Trying to reach that particular goal. And when we were trying to do this, we were having multiple micro goals. Can you think of some of the micro goals? Can you break down this large goal of boarding a flight to a smaller goals?
I'll just go step by step, like what all the things we have done till now.
Yeah.
So firstly, once we got down the cab, first one goal is like to collect all the luggage which I have in the car.
Okay.
Take the luggage.
Okay.
Now, like, we had like big suitcases, so I don't want to.
Correct.
I just need some trolley kind of thing where I can put my luggage and walk.
Correct.
Next thing is like to see
where I can enter. You are describing activities you have done.
Yeah.
I want you to break down things into goals.
Okay.
So now it will be like, I want to easily carry my luggage from here to the check-in. That can be the goal.
Yes.
Right. I want to reach the
correct
gate.
Yes.
I want to reach the gate faster. I don't want to spend more energy.
Yes.
Reaching that particular gate. That's why we have seen all those conveyors,
Conveyor belts. Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yes.
We have
Yes.
walk, right? I don't want to be confused while I'm coming. Therefore, that's why you see all these,
Boards.
you know,
like
boards are there,
signboards. Yeah.
right? And
I want to know my current flight status.
correct. I want to be informed about when
Yeah.
my flight is going to be there.
Yes.
Basis that, I'm going to take a decision whether I want to do some pit stops over there.
Yeah. What
Go
we are
and get some
doing right
coffee. Right? Yeah. Can we make a vlog in between?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
See, in this way, if you think of it,
Yeah.
there are multiple micro goals
Yes.
which we are having between that bigger goal.
Yes.
Basically, all these micro goals are piling up and
Eventually leading to the
leading to a person accomplishing the bigger goal, right?
Yes.
Now, basically, what is happening is when a person has this particular goal, let's say a human has a particular goal, and when they are able to accomplish this goal, they will be taking one path.
Yes.
That path is actually called as a journey.
Yeah. In general,
Correct?
Yeah.
It's a very common sense
common
understanding.
sense. Yeah.
So basically, people also generally get confused between flows and journeys,
Yeah.
which I'll establish also here because they're very important information architecture concept.
Yes.
Flows in the sense very simple. So now let us say we have started from there to reach this particular airport thing.
Yeah.
There are multiple different types of roads.
Yes.
There was this escalator, this particular pathway.
Yeah.
Now there is one road from there. You can also come from there. You can go to, you can land from terminal 2 and you can come over here.
Yes.
Right? There are multiple pathways.
Yes.
All these are flows. Correct? But as a human, for one particular type of a goal or whatever, you will take only one path out of all these things.
Yeah.
That particular path you have taken as a human is called your journey. So
Yes.
a flow is not a human thing. Like a flow is basically like the road. Journey is of a human.
Human. Yes.
That's the difference.
If you
That's why-
associate like
Correct.
person to the flow or the
Correct.
road,
Which, because generally a human will take one path out
Yes.
of all the flows which are available, one path is taken.
yes.
Right? Because it's linear.
Yes.
A journey is linear. Right? A flow is like, let us say, at this point, do I want to shop or do I want to go and have a coffee? Two options are there.
Yes.
Right? So the flow has branches.
Okay.
But my journey won't have branches because either I will shop or I will have a coffee, or first I will shop and then go and have coffee.
Yes.
So my journey will always be linear. So this is the difference between a journey and a flow.
Flow. Yes.
Right? Now, this is a very important architectural concept. I'll tell you that.
Huh.
Okay. So now that we have established that, we have spoken about micro goals as well, right?
Yes.
Now what has to happen is, let us say the designer of the airport, how should they think when they want to design everything? Like, let's say, where should these shops be? Where should what should the pathways be?
Yeah.
Where should I keep that thing? Like when they have to design the entire layout of this entire airport, the way they need to think of it is, what are the large goals? What are some of the micro goals for these large goals which people have to accomplish?
Yes.
And what are the different types of people having these goals? They have to have this in their place.
Obviously.
Correct.
Yeah. Huh.
And then one of the biggest mistakes people do is they think that you will have to directly go and make the flows. That means give all the permutation combinations. Oh, there should be a coffee shop also, there should be this also, there should be... No, that's not how you start designing.
Okay.
What you do is, for this one goal, you start with assuming, coming with a hypothesis of what is the journey you will have. One linear path.
For
Just
one
imagine.
user, there will be one journey.
Just
We
imagine, let's see if I want to start, what you'll say, oh no, I have to drop my luggage, I have to carry my luggage, I have to take one particular trolley, I have to put my luggage over there, I have to start walking. And within that, I can, now all these micro goals will come.
Yes, yes.
Like there is some time left. How much time is left? Let me go and check a thing from the, like a status bar.
Yeah.
Let me go and have some coffee right now before that. And no, the flight is getting over. Which gate should I go? I should go in this particular. So in this way, you're basically going to have one journey.
Yes.
Now what the design of the airport will do is, have this journey in the mind,
Okay.
right? And try and start building one particular kind of a layout. Let us say, just a linear layout.
Yeah.
Now
Based
what
on
they'll
the
do
micro
is,
goals.
Micro goals.
Huh.
Okay, that's how you always start.
Yes.
Then what you will do? Then you will go and consider multiple other goals which you can have.
Okay.
Multiple micro goals you can have. Multiple different types of users you can have.
Huh.
Bring all of them at that plate and then start building multiple flows. So that you are always in consciousness of multiple journeys which are possible, which are allowed by this flow.
Flow. Yes.
And why is this important? Because you can't just randomly design a flow.
Yes.
Right? You can't just do mathematical probabilities. Like, oh, so all the shops should be there, all this should be there. Mathematical probabilities won't work.
Yeah.
The way you design ultimately should give a very good journey.
Okay.
Right? Why this very good journey is important? Because that's what our title is. What is the title?
Learning information architecture.
Chadra, what is the title of our job?
UX designer. I was title YouTube title.
No.
Yeah.
Right. What's the
Yeah.
title? It's basically user
User
experience
designer. Yeah.
Right. Now, if you think of it,
Huh.
where can anyone have an experience? If I ask you, what was your Goa trip experience? What will your answer be?
It was really good. I
It was
enjoyed
really
a lot.
good. Enjoyed a lot. I went to the beach.
Yeah.
I enjoyed very. From there, we went to this particular. So basically, you're talking about your journey, and you're associating certain emotion with the journey.
Yeah.
I had a good experience, and then I went to a restaurant. The food was not good.
Yeah.
So this is your experience,
Yes.
right? If you have to create an experience is always defined along with the journey you are having as a human.
Okay.
An experience can only be had through a journey.
Yeah.
Because as a human, in fact, you're always in a journey, because you're taking some path or other by all the choices you are making.
Yeah.
And through those particular choices, you're having these highs and lows and having some experiences.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
So what should I do? As a designer, look at what is happening over here. Ultimately, I design this entire map of flows, but not by just mathematical combinations or anything, in such a way that all individual journeys are possible, which give the right kind of emotions at these right intervals. Oh, I need to get to that, but I need to grab a quick coffee.
Yes.
Oh shit, there is a Starbucks where I can grab a quick coffee. It's like very easy to enter, grab a quick coffee and go and walk. So what is happening over here? Because of the way the Starbucks is placed, because of the way they entry, it's not like there's no big barrier or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
The way it is placed, what is happening? You can accomplish your goal in a very quick manner and have a great experience.
Yeah. And also I can just exit from there. I don't have to come again.
Yes,
I directly go
right? It's
to
not
the
like
airport.
okay, enter here and like open the gates and again come back.
Yeah.
So that was a conscious decision, thinking about the journey of an individual, journey of a human, and the design has been made in such a way that I can have a great experience. So they've identified what are the pluses and minuses I can have at which particular point of time, and basis that the design has been made. And therefore, at that particular situation, when I have that goal, I'll have a great experience.
Yeah.
Right? Even the small things, like let us say you couldn't get from that side. You're like, oh shit, yaar, look, I can't get out from that side.
I'm losing one minute, I have to come back. Yeah.
That is frustrating.
Yes.
All those micro things which you do, just deciding on which side the entrance should be, and all that stuff also adds up to the experience. So now we have understood a bunch of terms.
Yes.
You're experienced designers, so therefore you will have to craft the experience of a user.
Yes.
But you can't literally shout, right? Experience is emotion, but you can't say, hey, hey, come on, you have a Starbucks here, please be happy. You don't shout. That's not what you do. Yeah. Ultimately, you design the asset.
Yeah.
You have to put a Starbucks. You have to design the path. Your assets, the UI assets are what you design.
Yeah.
But the way you place them will give the opportunities for the humans to come there and have the experience.
Yeah.
You got it, right?
Yeah, I got it.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, through the way airport is designed, we understood the concept of information architecture. And in fact, if I can even pull out some traditional terms over there, all the sitemap, in fact, the architecture has been done is represented through what is called as a map.
Yes.
Which is literally nothing but, let us say, if you find some map of the airport anywhere which is present over here, that map is a result of the architecture which is done.
Yes.
That's not the architecture in itself. That's a result.
Yeah.
That's a representation of the architecture.
Yes.
The design of the architecture had all these considerations of all the journeys and all the goals and all the stuff. Everything was thought out and designed. Right? Now, let's relate it to how, let us say, can design for take this to a digital platform.
Yeah.
We thought we'll take a BookMyShow application.
Yeah.
What's the major goal there?
To book a movie ticket.
Book a movie ticket.
Yeah.
Correct? That's like a major goal.
Yes.
So ultimately, the designer, all they've done is just say, hey, you know what? You have to book a movie ticket.
Yeah.
So come, book ticket linearly, like book ticket, which movie, ask movie, book a ticket, seat and go away.
Done.
But that's not how the design is limited to.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
If you think of it, this is the primary goal.
Yeah.
There are multiple sub-goals associated with it, and there are multiple other goals also associated with BookMyShow.
Yes.
All of them using the same space of BookMyShow app, all of them sitting in a very common navigation. You can easily go from one place to another place, accomplishing all these micro goals for the larger goal. All have multiple larger goals as well.
Okay.
You want to talk about it? Let's try this. What are the multiple bigger goals other than booking a movie ticket?
Couldn't think of any like major goal like I can think of
like BookMyShow itself, no?
No,
There are multiple goals.
no,
Okay,
I'm
fine.
thinking of like multiple paths.
Micro goals.
Yeah, paths might be like, for example, if I have to book a movie ticket, I can either search for a movie.
No. These are still these are like micro goals.
Huh.
That is, which theater should I? Which is a good theater to book?
Yeah.
Which movie should I book?
go?
These
Yeah.
are different goals.
Yes.
Okay. See, there are also things like I want to book an event.
Yeah, like any music event or like a
Other
stand-up comedy, anything else.
Right?
Yeah.
So these are like larger goals.
Yes.
Right?
I was just thinking about.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Understood.
these are larger goals.
Yes.
Okay. What you can do. Now, this is fine. Now the micro goals will come in the movie booking flow.
Yes.
Let's go to micro flows. In that one particular thing, just like boarding a flight, take the major thing of booking a movie. Now tell me multiple micro goals over here.
So the first thing would be like, I want to select which movie I want to go to. Like, it's not like there is only one movie which I can go. There are like multiple movies.
Correct.
I want to know which is a better movie.
This is a very good movie to watch. Okay.
And
which is a good theater.
Yeah, which is good theater. One more thing is like, I already have a theater in my mind.
Correct.
I want, like, it's near to my house.
Correct.
I want to know what are all the movies playing in that particular theater.
Correct.
And then
what is a good timing for a particular show?
Yes.
Okay. What else?
And what are the perfect best seats to sit and watch the movie?
Correct. Okay. Now
time date also like
correct.
comes. Yeah.
On top, let us say you booked a movie. Okay. Now you are basically going near a theater and like, oh, where is this movie theater? Let me find a location for it. That can be a micro goal.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
You're literally at the theater. You're like, oh, I need to show the ticket.
Yeah.
How can I quickly go and show this particular ticket?
Yes.
That can be a goal.
Yeah.
Right. So in this way, if you think of it, the larger goal has been split into multiple goals.
Yeah.
And we all know BookMyShow does an amazing job.
Yes.
In easily providing us a great experience for all these small micro goals. And let's talk about it quickly, right?
Yes.
Go back to this micro goal of finding a movie within a theater.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct?
Yes.
The moment you open, there will be something called Browse by Cinemas or something like that.
Yes.
Click on it. You can just directly go to those cinemas.
Yes.
Some of the micro goals is which theater is near to me.
Yes.
By location, it is sorted.
By alphabetical order, it is
sorted.
Yes.
Some of the favorites, some of the theaters which you have already
liked and
all, that's also there over there, right? So then you go and click on it. Then they show you a list of movies which are there, organized according to the timings which these shows are present, right? They've done that, right? That is one type of micro goal. But no, you want to book a movie in a different way. Now, how can you do that? That is, you have a movie in your mind.
Yes.
Now, what you can do?
I'll search for what are all the theatres it is being
Yes, you click on that movie, then all the theatres will come, all the formats will come. You go and click on the format, then also you can reach.
Yes.
So two different flows, you are able to reach the same thing, basically about
booking a ticket.
Booking a ticket.
Yeah.
Very beautifully done.
Yes.
Two different, but the thing is they are sharing common assets. They are following a very similar system. They are in a very common place, and you're still able to accomplish booking a movie through different micro goals, but to achieve the larger goal.
Yes.
That's the beauty of how you build an architecture. So it's not that for both of these different goals, both of the micro goals, it's not like two different, totally entirely different flows.
Yes.
Wherever there are common assets that needs to be used, they've used it.
Yeah.
Let us say these are the show timings for this particular theater. When that particular asset needs to be used, in both of these flows, they have shown that.
Same thing, yeah.
And that's the beauty of how you do an architecture. Let us say, BookMyShow, even they've thought so much about it, that is, you're in a theater, now you have closed your phone, obviously you're walking and stuff like that. And then at that particular point, you're like, you need to just quickly show the ticket.
Yeah.
Now you don't want to go and like, okay, go and browse 100 pages and say, oh, where is that movie ticket and all. Right on the home screen,
just
they show the ticket.
Yes.
They know because that's the first thing which you're going to open over there and you're going to go and scan it.
Yes.
Again, the same space, the same asset, multiple things have been put in such a way that multiple micro goals are being achieved at the right kind of timing for the right kind of users. Right? Without having to do way too many things.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
The same ticket which has been generated once you book the movie ticket, the same asset which is being shown again here also.
Yes.
Which you could have screenshotted there and put it on WhatsApp or something like that. That also option is there. Sharing options are also there. Because they've thought about that. So because people share their tickets to other people through WhatsApp and all that stuff. So they've given an option to share the ticket also. All that stuff they have done. Or you might just open your own app coming with everyone else. Therefore, you can go and show the space. So the asset is same, but as a part of 2 different micro goals.
They're aiding everything, like for each and
Correct.
every use case, they have aided it in
Yes,
such a way that
yes.
we can have like a really good experience in
Correct.
whichever
Yes.
path we are following.
Yes, and because you are able to nicely achieve the goals and also achieve some of the micro goals which are there,
Yeah.
you are having a great experience.
Yeah.
Any of those things not done properly will lead to bad experience for you.
experience.
That's why you, like any of the plays, any of the apps which are poorly designed, what happened? Bah, this is not happening here. I don't know this information here. I don't know where is my booking here.
Yeah.
Lead to all those frustrations.
Yes.
But it is giving you the right kind of information at the right place and time because they've thought about the journey and made the flows in that particular manner. Therefore, you're having a great experience. Right?
And now when thinking about BookMyShow, I can think of multiple things, like because this upcoming week, the tickets has not been put in BookMyShow yet.
Correct.
But they have a page where I can see whether it is open.
Correct.
Even though that booking is not open yet,
Yes.
I can still go to the page and check it.
This one beautiful design which they've done. So what they've done is, so the movie listings are there.
Yes.
The same asset page for movies which are released, which are not released,
They have
which were previously released and no more there. All of them share the same asset space, but the system just communicates it very nicely.
Huh.
So if you see, even the visual communication, right? If it is the red color ratings, it is means movie is there.
There.
It's the green color like button. It means the movie is about to come.
Yeah.
So
are you
beautiful,
interested?
man.
Or is it how many people interested in the movie or how many people like the movie?
Yes. So these are just small obvious things.
Yeah.
But look at the way they have thought in terms of, no, if I make this also red, people will be confused whether this movie is there or not.
Yes.
So let me make a small visual change using the same common asset so that both kind of people can interact over here and get the different information whichever they require. Beautiful, man. I just love some of the decisions which they have taken. So that's the beauty. So there are some of the architectural principles which are really coming out over there.
Yeah.
That is basically reusability, scalability, right? Modularity. That means, I'll just quickly explain.
Yeah.
Right? That particular ticket design is there.
Yes.
So that particular ticket design, you take that and use it in multiple places.
Yes.
Wherever you think that, as I said, no, in the end of the ticket booking or whenever you're showing that particular thing or sharing with your friends, all these things, the same asset.
Yes.
That means it is modular.
Yes.
It can be plugged into multiple different places.
Yeah.
Or the movie card.
Yeah.
Movie card
Yes.
is again modular. That
Yes.
means with minimal changes, you can go and use that particular card design wherever you're talking about a particular movie.
Yes.
Right? Scalability. That means you can show n number of cards
Yes.
in that particular manner.
Yeah.
Right?
Even if
Or
there are like hundreds of
theatres.
movies are there, or even there are only 10 or
Movies.
even if there are 2 movies, they can
Yes.
show it. If there are 100 movies, they can show the
Yes.
same thing.
Yes. You can do. Right? So in this manner, there are a bunch of principles in which you will base yourself so that multiple people, not just one person.
Yeah.
These principles are important because multiple people can have their goals at the same point of time. And you also don't have to have multiple assets, like optimized number of assets,
Yeah.
which are modular and scalable to multiple people's goals. And that's when you become a very, very good designer.
Yes. Yeah.
When you
Because
have this
yeah.
architecture. And that's exactly what I can see in a very, very beautifully designed airport as well. So scalable, like airport is designed for a huge number of people.
Yes.
Obviously, there'll be physical limitations because it's a physical space.
Yeah.
But this has not been designed for one person. Right? A huge number of people. That means every design choice which they made has to be very, very scalable.
Yes.
Right? Modularity. If you go and look at these sheds, no?
Yeah.
These sheds and those spokes which are there over there, no? Those spokes, they're all modular.
Yeah.
I'm damn sure if they want to change the location of this particular, which is not possible, but still I'm telling you, any spoke, let us say some earthquake or something happens, some of that part gets broken.
Yeah. They
In
can
just a few days they can replace it because that one piece is modular. You can remove that and keep it.
keep it. Yeah.
So very similar. I come to an airport, I see beautiful architecture.
Yes.
And it instantly reminds me of some of the architectures in the product design world.
Yeah.
And I'm in ecstasy. Ecstasy. Super, man. Yeah. I think it's time.
Let's
jump.
go before we lose our flight.
Okay.
Let's just go.